Hey guys, it's Hulk. Finally, I'm back, and I have a lot of good news, a lot of great news. So definitely stick around for the whole live stream. I don't know how long this is going to last. It could be a 1 hour live stream. It could be a two. It could be all night. I don't know. I've been been unable to get into the game, unable to get online actually, other than through a cell phone. And it feels very good to be able to get back online and to be able to play the game. So let me know who I've got in chat. If everything looks good, if not, let me know. And be sure to let me know if you can hear me. Let me pull my mic a little bit closer, it might help. Okay, so who do we have in chat right now? And Rucker, are you still with us? Just want to make sure that you can hear everything before I go any further, because there's a lot to say and a lot to do, and I don't want to have to worry that somebody didn't get to hear it or missed out on it. So let me know if you can hear this. And if you're joining us on the playback, please be sure to stay around for the whole stream, because there are some different pieces of information I will be sharing as time goes on. Let me go ahead and send out an alert in game that I am now going live. Okay, so that has been sent out. Let me know who we have in live chat. And also, does everything look okay? Sound okay? Let me know. Okay, it does appear that I am live, so I'm not sure. Maybe we just need to give it a few more minutes for some people to show up. Okay. Like, as I said, let me know who we've got. That way I know. And let me know where you're from. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are an old timer, you've been with us for a while and you're joining us again, welcome and thank you for showing up. This is a stream that was kind of off the cuff. I wasn't sure that I would be able to get on tonight. I've had some power problems, power outages, and then when the power did come back up, my breaker box was acting up. So had to call an electrician. The electrician came out, got me back up and going, and now I'm here. I'm able to finally do what I want to do what I enjoy the most, and that's stream, that's make videos, and that's spend time with you. Because without you, there would be no Hulk Gaming. There would be no need for Hulk Gaming. And that's what we're here today to just enjoy, to chill, to have fun. So be sure to please let me know who we have. Also, I am using the new computer today. As many of you know, I've been building a computer and trying to get it up and going. First time building a computer, so it was definitely an adventure. But today, I am streaming for the first time from the new PC. So let me know what you think. Let me know if the quality's better, and just let me know what you think about it. Now, I will be doing a video for those of you who have stated, but you wanted to know what kind of computer I've built, what it has, what it don't have, what it what kind of specs the computer has, and I am going to be posting that in a video, a dedicated video just to that, either tomorrow or later on tonight. So let's go ahead and kill some stuff. What time we wait? I will say that playing the new computer, everything seems to go a lot smoother. Everything is a lot more at ease. Let's see if we can try this guy out. Him being a 122, it may be a little difficult to solo. But looks like we have some other members showing up now. Some other Horde members. And also, for those of you who have been wondering and have even messaged me with the question, why don't you ever play the Alliance? I have been playing the Alliance. I have a character that I am quickly leveling up to 120. Had it not been for the problem that I had with the electricity, it would have already been 120 and ready for the Dark Iron drawers. So let me know who we have here tonight. And like I said, I'm just going to chill, play some game, enjoy the evening. If you have any questions, any comments, anything you want to talk about, be sure to let me know in the comments and in the live chat if you're joining me live. Okay, so let's go ahead and now, once I do know that we've got some people in live chat, I will go ahead and make my announcement. There's a lot to be announced tonight. There's a lot that I want to go over with you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of as soon as I know we have some people in live chat with us. Let's go ahead and get rid of those pesky monsters there. Go ahead and run on over here. Gonna need to go over and up. And I will say it's like totally like playing a brand new game, not a brand new computer, but a brand new game. The highest frame rate that I have ever been able to get in game has been between sometimes 55, sometimes 60 if I'm very lucky, mostly between 40 and 45. And now I'm getting a lot more sustainable frames per second. Okay, getting up on this thing is going to be difficult. Anybody in live chat, be sure to speak up. Introduce yourself if this is your first time joining us. If not, let me know we have some people in chat. And then I'll go ahead and continue with the announcements, and we'll get this show on the road, so to speak. Wow.
There is a deadly foe in the area. Slay it before it brings harm to our allies.
Okay, I was doing all that for nothing apparently, because the mob that I'm after to kill is over here. For some reason, I kept wanting to say it was up on the hill back behind me here, but I guess I was wrong. Let me turn volume down on the game. Better yet, I'll turn it off. I want to make sure you guys can hear me and not be over taken over by the sound of the video game. Okay, so now we got two more back here. What I'm trying to do is I've not been, like I said, I've not been able to log in and play the game for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get all of my emissary quests done, my world quests. And definitely this week I'm totally surprised, because the reward we get for doing the Dark Shore is absolutely amazing, or at least it was for me as a hunter. I don't know what each different character or class gets, but I know as a hunter I was able to get a 400 weapon, 400 item level gun, and I'll show that to you here in just a minute. This is the gun that I got. The Deadshot hand cannon, which is awesome, and it definitely helped bring my item level up by quite a bit as well. And luckily today it looks like we have, or I have, because like I said, I've not been able to do my emissary quest in a while. It looks like I have a couple emissary quests that are going to give me 380 to 385 item level or above. So we're going to see what it gives me. I know on the first one that I turned in earlier, it gave me a 380 item, and I already had better. It gave me a 380 bow, and I just don't see myself replacing a 400 gun with a 380 bow. So. Okay, so I will say that the way that I'm able to move around now is a lot better than it was previously. Moving around, especially in an area that had a lot of players and a lot of mobs, a lot going on, it was very difficult at times, almost impossible. And right now I'm able to move around easily and do pretty well anything I want. Now I've not tried raids fully yet. I did go into the looking for raid version to check it out, and it seemed to do absolutely fantastic with no problems. Rutger, did you make it back with us, man? If you did, let me know you're here. Speak up. Say something. Also, any of you who popped in just moments ago when I was testing everything out and then I popped off, sorry about that. I didn't mean to leave you in the lurch, not knowing what was going to go on. But there's a lot of settings you got to get just right, especially when you're on a new computer, first time streaming, and I wanted to make sure everything was just right when I came on. Okay, speak with Eagle Master Dawnhorn. Now this is going to be a little bit easier now that I remember which mob this is. So if you go for a few days without playing, you do kind of tend to forget some things, I guess. Oops, I almost jumped off the cliff. Ain't got time for that mob. I'm going to just go ahead and get a video out with you guys, but I will be editing and taking out parts of this live stream for the video. So if you are in live chat, speak up. That way you get recognized in the live chat, and as being in the live chat when the video was filmed. I would love to get you guys actually part of the video instead of just, being in comments, which is fine. And I do appreciate each and every time you guys do comment. But I would like to have you guys be more interactive with the actual video. Okay, so go ahead and get this knocked out of the way. And I am going to just here in just a moment, I'm going to put this on hold, the game at least. And I am going to go ahead and check it out, see how many we do have in live chat. And I also want to make sure that I didn't do like I did for one time. I don't know if you guys was, how many of you was around at that time, but I was doing a live stream, and lo and behold, when I find out that I was doing a live stream and nobody was popping in, it seemed like, you know, there was nobody coming into the live stream at all. And I found out that the reason was I had the live stream set to private, and I don't want to do that again. So I'm going to go ahead and check it. What time? What time I run around here and kill some of these guys. Okay, so go ahead and get that one done. So, how many of you have been... Okay, hold one moment here. Let me check something here. It says my signal strength, my bit rate is 2,527. Is lower than the recommended bit rate we recommend, but you go 4,500. The current bit rate. Okay, then I can definitely do that. Rutger, no, I cannot see it, my friend. Let me go ahead and let me try something here, and then may be able to see it now. Okay, Rutger, say something something new, and see if it comes through now, my friend. Sorry about that. I was not seeing you at all. Okay, perfect. Okay, now, what I was going to say earlier, sorry about, you know, popping on and then popping off on you. I didn't want to leave you just hang, but was making sure everything was set right, and apparently it is. I'm glad to see that. Now, as you can see, I am on the new computer, and I will be doing a video dedicated to the new computer. A lot of people have wanted to know, well, have you ever got it fixed? And if you have, what's it, you know, what kind of build was it? And so on. So I'm going to take a few moments and answer those questions in a video. But if anybody has any questions, be sure to go ahead and ask. I'm fully up for that. And I'll just be honest. I want to chill tonight, enjoy the game, enjoy being with you guys, enjoy the friendship, and enjoy just having electricity back. You know, I mean, it's not good when your electricity goes out and then all of a sudden it's gone. Everybody's doing good, Rucker. What about you and yours? My cats are getting more and more ornery. I guess that's just because we have them a little bit spoiled, just a little. My wife, she is gone currently to her sister's. Her sister had a doctor appointment and needed my wife to drive her, to and from. So my wife is out of town right now. She'll be back in the morning. And thankfully, we have electricity back. That's the main important thing right now. And man, it feels so good to finally, after one whole week of having no electricity, other than, well, I mean, one of my breakers, and I don't know how that worked. Every breaker in the breaker box was bad except one. Go figure. I have no idea how that's even possible, but apparently it is. And apparently it's not as uncommon as people think. So, no, Rucker, we had well, because of the snow too, we had an outage, and then with the outage from the snow, we ended up, when the electricity come back up, I could hear it sound like it was trying to fry, like that little zzz sound you get, from electric frying. So, needless to say, when I hear that, it scares the crap out of me. And I told my wife, I said, before we do anything more with this, I am calling an electrician. Called the electrician. He came out, took a look at it. Oh yes, we can get you back up and going. And he tried to tell me it was going to cost like $600 for him to do the work and to get me back up. And quite frankly, I told him straight up, but there's no way I can afford no $600 to get you to fix something that should be pretty darn simple, and I just can't do it. So, as luck would have it, my uncle was in the military, and one of his buddies, which I didn't know he was an electrician, he come around and he said, I hear you need an electrician. Yeah. He said, well, I'm here. What do you need? And it was like, oh my God, this is just totally amazing, because this guy is coming to me instead of me having to track him down. And come find it out, my uncle had apparently done a solid for him in the services. And when I asked him, how much is it going to cost me to get this fixed, he said, pay me for my travel. That's all I asked. Pay me for my travel. And when I asked him how much, he said, well, typically I do $50 for travel, but if you can't pay that, then that's fine too. So I went ahead and paid the $50, got back up and going, and I am absolutely amazed at how much faster and quicker things are going. But yeah, Rucker, it's just, yeah, no kidding, man, no kidding. I'll be honest with you, the night that it went out, it was 1 degree here. 1 degree. And body heat can only go so far, as you can imagine. But the real crappy part, as if the electricity going out wasn't bad enough, right? Was I had got my computer finalized, fixed, ready to go, working, and being able to use it, was starting to load things to it when all this happened. So what I had planned on doing and being able to stream that night just didn't happen until tonight. So it's definitely a work in progress. But see if I got any of the champions here that is easy to get to. I believe, yeah, I need 2 more of them. Now, okay, there's an easy one. Okay. So I'll go ahead and head on over to Dressfire. But yeah, I fully agree. God bless the 2 veterans. One of them, like I said, was my uncle, and if he had not done what he did to help this guy out, you know, he paid it forward. So it definitely means the world to me to find out that this guy's helping me out, not because of just being a good man, but because of something that my uncle done for him in Vietnam. So it definitely does mean a lot. Now, as you can see, if you've been reading any of the comments, you no doubt have seen where some of the people have been pretty darn nasty about my computer and about the videos and the quality of the stream and so on over the last few months. Some of them have made comments that I would be better off playing and recording and even streaming Minecraft or RuneScape. That my computer is better suited for that. Because, well, you know, it was a valid point. Because at the time my frames per second stunk. But as you can see here, my frames per second right now is 124. So I am definitely going to be doing a lot more live streams. A lot more live streams, a lot more videos, and so on. Oh no, I mean, definitely nothing wrong with it, but you know, some people they were saying it as a slap in the face. You know, your computer's not up to playing World of Warcraft kind of thing, and you know. But Rucker, how does it sound? Is my camera looking okay? Is, you know, on an average, how's the quality? Now I do know that according to YouTube, I can now increase and should increase my bit rate, and I'll be doing that after this stream ends. But definitely, you know, they're telling me that I can more or less double my bit rate, which is going to make for a better quality video. Let's go ahead and try to find this one. Younger peeps only care about games with great graphics nowadays. Your sound is great. WoW looks great. Only the face cam seems a little laggy. Okay, I will definitely work on that. That is definitely something I had noticed too. but I will be working on that. Like I said, I was getting everything up and going, and my wife is out of town. I'm kind of on the well, there's no other way of saying it. Kind of bored. You know, being home alone is not always the most fun thing. So I thought to myself, what better time than now to go ahead and get a live stream out and let you guys know. But yes, I am alive. I am still here, and no, I'm not disappeared for good. You know, it's funny because I even got some people who emailed me to find out, are you coming back or are you gone? Well, I'm back. So, and it couldn't have happened any quicker for me because, man, it is not good to not be able to do what you want to do. But, let me go ahead and get down here out of the way. And we have some things that we need to open up. I meant to do this. I was going to do this, but all this started. But as you can see here, I have a honor bound supplies from doing the emissaries, and I am exalted on everything, so that's definitely a big plus. One from the Champions of Azeroth, and one from the Zandalari Empire. Now, sometimes you get different things. Sometimes you get more gold. So let's check out and see what we got in this. 4,172 gold, 500 war resources, and 20 honorable service medals. Wow. Okay, that's great. 500 war resources, 4,310 gold on that one. 4,108 gold and 500 war resources. So it definitely is, in my book, a lot of people have said, you know, is it even worth doing the emissaries and beyond getting, you know, exalted? And in my way of looking at it, yes. I had a Bracer Titan Forge into 400 item level, did this week. Dark Shore got the exact same bracers, and now item level 400. Man, I've done that myself for oh Lord, I've got like 5 or 6 of the same item, and you know, I thought we was supposed to have some kind of a bad luck, you know, protection, I guess is what I'm going to call it. And apparently that's not the case. So I guess people like you and me who have luck that we end up getting the same one over and over, it's not going to be the best for us. But what can you do? Oh, okay, okay. Well, that would make sense. That would make perfect sense. Legendaries in Legion. Okay. Like I said, that would make totally perfect sense. But as you guys can see here, today, just by doing my emissaries and going beyond the exalted, because I've been exalted in all of this for some time. But today alone I've made right at 14,000 gold. And on this character, now after I get so much per character, I always send it on over to my banker. But today alone I've made 14,000 gold just by opening up a few boxes. Okay, let's go ahead and get this guy knocked out. And I will say, Rucker, that it definitely was well worth the time that it took to get all the parts and to get the computer fixed. I don't know if you've ever built one yourself, but it definitely is fun. And anybody who has not built one and has the ability to do so, I would highly suggest it. Highly suggest it. It is a blast to put your own computer together, knowing what's in it, and doing it your way. And you don't have to worry about what Best Buy has in this, price range, or what Best Buy can put you in, or whatever. You're doing it yourself, and to me, that was the most fun part of the whole thing. Okay, so one more of these. Maybe this one. I don't know if I'll get 7%, but so Rucker, how's things been going with you? I mean, I know that you're doing, you do security and stuff, and a lot of times that can be very interesting. Pretty decent now. It's a slow time again, and I'm at work at the moment waiting on the cleaner to come to get the cup of coffee with her. Hey, always a good thing, man. Always a good thing. I remember when I was working security, and I had different people come, and they would come in and more or less enjoy a cup of coffee or what have you. And that made some of the shifts go by so much easier and so much quicker. But there are a few other things I did want to talk to you guys about. And if any of you are joining us late, or you're watching this as a playback, please do be sure to watch the whole thing, because I am going to be making some videos on some of these topics, but this will be more detailed. Okay, so as far as the computer, it's up, it's going. I now have a very high frame rate, as you can see, because to a person that may have already had 100, or 80 or whatever in frame rate, 124 may not seem like a lot, but when you're stuck like I was with only having a frame rate of 40 to 45 typical, having like 3 times that is absolutely awesome. So that is definitely something that I'm happy with. Now, let's go ahead and head on down here and see what item I get for this. It's supposed to give me a 380 equipment cache. So let's check it out. See what I get if I have any luck. Hey, it's an improvement. It is not a great big improvement, but I'll take what I can get. Okay, you would think that it would give you a item level boost too, but I guess not. But it is making my character a lot stronger, I guess is the word I'm looking for here. So that's always a good thing. Now, I will say that a lot of you have emailed. Some of you have sent me messages, and I was able to retrieve them through email on my cell phone if I went to town or whatever, and I was able to take care of that. But for those of you that was checking on me to make sure I was okay, I appreciate it. I really, really do. It means a lot, because it tells me that not only am I just here to put videos out, but I'm definitely making some very good friends, and that means more to me than you would ever imagine. So let's go ahead and get this final world quest done. Oh, okay, that's a very good one. Garden of the Loa. Okay. Now, as I said, Rutger, I know that you are one of my more frequent one of my more frequent viewers, I should say, in live stream, but you watch all the videos as well. Now, I will be putting out some videos that are going to be going on the sister channel. I don't know if you've checked it out yet. If not, I'll go ahead and place a comment, a link in the comments section on this video once it does go live for playback. But definitely, if you would, be sure to check it out. Subscribe to the other channel, the sister channel, which is going to be for more or less, it's dedicated only to the classic servers. And I'm going to be putting out some killer videos for it, as well as killer videos for this channel. I feel like I've got a new lease on things with the channel. I feel like I've got a new lease on the life of my channel, and that now I can do things that I couldn't before, which is absolutely awesome. Now, if you noticed, let me give you guys a sneak peek on something here. I have been toying around with some other graphics, okay? And one of the things that I'm toying around with, I'm going to be able to transition from like here, where you see full screen, to half screen, to where we can put things up on the side and talk about things like points. And of course you need a transition, otherwise it looks clunky. This is the transition I have in mind. That's going to be the transition, and it will go from there. And then I also have another transition that I'm looking at that is possible as well, and this is it. So tell me, which one do you guys like the best? Do you like this one best with the red paint, or this one best? Now, this one I custom made myself. It was my very first animated graphic, but I'm going to toy with some more as time goes. So definitely, I figured that you would like the one for the Horde. I know that that's one of my favorite. Now, I am going to, in interest of being fair to both sides, I am going to make one that has both Horde and Alliance on it, because I have been getting some people telling me that I'm, totally biased, that I don't make videos to help the Alliance, I only make videos to help the Horde, etc. And that's not true. You know, I mean, I'm here to help both sides. Most of my videos are more Horde, you know, based. Not meaning for it to be, but when you play more Horde than anything, then you're going to have more Horde videos. Or, you know. Yeah, definitely, Rooker, definitely. Also, I don't know if I can, I'll have to go to town and do that. Hold 1 minute here, let me, okay, the guy's up. Wow, that's luck. And somebody else is already attacking him. Even better. But, I will say this, and then after I kill this guy here and complete this, well, just completed it, I will go back to town and open up my bank, and I'm going to show you guys some of the more interesting items that I've had on all of my characters throughout that I've collected, and some people would say, well, why you keep it? Get rid of it. And there's a reason I keep it, because it's nostalgia, I guess. I have a lot of fond memories of getting these items and so on. So let me go ahead. Where's my plot path? Okay, so as I was saying, I do have some very big plans for the channel. Hold on. Maybe that would be a fun video, just looking through the banks of your characters and talking about the items inside. While Krendor, I believe, also did it once, and it can make for fun and interesting stories. Hey, you know, that's a good idea. I'll do that as a video. But I do want to say that, you know, I've had some people want to know, am I going to play WoW Classic? The answer, 2 words, hell yes. I've wanted to play WoW Classic since WoW Classic went away. That was my opening to the game. I started like a week after the game went live, or a few days actually after the game went live. Love it, always have. And there's things that you can do in Classic that you can't do now. You know, there's raids that you could do in Classic that are no longer available today. For example, Zul'Grub. Okay? Zul'Grub is not available. It's just not something you can do. And it's something I'm looking forward to. Now, if you're looking to be playing the Classic, or even if you're not and you just like to watch videos about Classic and maybe get some ideas, be sure to tell all your friends, and be sure to go ahead and pop on over and click on the subscribe button on the new channel. Now, that's not to say this channel is going away. It's not. It's here to stay. But I kind of wanted to keep it separated, if that makes sense. Now, Currently, I have been streaming for almost an hour. Any questions, anything of that nature, be sure to let me know. And I probably will kill this live stream in about another 10-15 minutes. Not because I have to, or not because, the game is acting up or anything. Because as you can see, it's playing better now than it ever has. I literally have a better stream going right now, other than the cam, and I'll be fixing it. As they say, I'm going to kick the hood up and fix it as soon as possible. So that is going to be took care of soon, like as soon as this stream is over. And the only reason I'm not doing it now is I think it would kind of interrupt the stream, and I don't want to do that. But as of right now, after I get everything tweaked and done the way I want, I will be going with a 2 times a week live stream. I'm just not sure of what days just yet. But I will be going 2 times a week on the live stream. But I guess for me, guys, the one thing that means the most is okay. And I know a lot of people would say, play me a world's tiniest violin's getting ready to come out and all, but I'm just being real. Okay, I grew up. My mom, my dad. My mom worked hard around the house, taking care of us kids and taking care of the house the best she could with what we had. My dad started working in the coal mines at 16 years old. So as you can imagine, he's had a pretty hard life himself with that. He ended up having 3 heart attacks, open heart surgery, and pacemaker, defibrillator. So life was not the lap of Riley growing up. Okay, it wasn't so that if I wanted something, all I had to do was tell my mom, my dad, hey, I want this. No, don't get me wrong. Yes, they made sure that us kids had what we needed all the time. Even if they had to go out and take and work odd jobs with other people, they done it to make sure we had what we needed. But it's not always what you need is what you want. And I know that sounds bad, but it's not. And growing up, I've seen some of my neighbors, they would go and they would have the finest of the fine and so on. And I didn't. Well, when I started playing the game, some of my friends had just absolutely kick butt computers. They was able to do anything they wanted. Literally, there was no limit as to what their computer would allow them to do. Me, on the other hand, even as an adult, I didn't have the money or the know-how to make my own computer. And I made myself a promise at a very, not a very early age, because at the time I was probably in my late 20s. But I made myself a promise that one day I would make my own computer, and that I would be able to do the things that everybody else was able to do. And I know that this sounds like, oh, he's tooting his own horn, he done this, he done that. No, I'm not. I'm not bragging. I'm not trying to sound like I'm better than anybody else, because I'm not. You know, I'm just me. I'm me. You're you, and that's what makes everybody, special. But I'll be honest with you, when about 3-4 months ago, I guess now, my wife and myself was sitting down to have dinner, and she said, "Why don't you slowly but surely set aside some money, and we'll go ahead and do whatever has to be done, and make yourself a better computer?" And my first question was, "Are you joking? I don't know how to make a computer. I know how to use them, but I don't know how to make them. I know how to clean them up and make sure that they don't have viruses, but I've never made one." And the answer she gave me was one I'll never forget. She said, "Up until we got married, you'd never been married before, but you're doing great on that. Why worry about it? Do it. Don't beat yourself up saying you've never. Just do it." And when I put the computer together, man, I was so nervous. It wasn't even funny. I was as nervous as anybody could ever be. I was constantly wondering, oh, good God, am I going to mess this up? Am I going to mess that up? I've never done this stuff. And I got it done, happy as can be, and then the electricity goes out, and I'm like, oh God, here we go again. But I'm back up. I am going to get this taken care of with the camera. Rucker, I do appreciate you giving me some, letting me know that the sound's good, the video's good, just the cam. Sounds like the life words of my sister. I've never done it before, so I should be able to do it. Hey, that's a very good saying. I have a friend. His words was, "I've never done it, but that don't mean that I can't do it." Hey, Diphead, how's it going, man? I'm back, and as I was just telling Rucker, I do have my computer. My new computer is up and running. As you can see here, let me bring it up. My frame rate, it averages between 115 and 125. So I am 100% ready to kick some serious butt and make some great videos. Oh, I've had some pretty rough luck with the electricity, and then I had some great luck with it. We had a snow knocked out the electricity. When it come back up, my breaker box started acting up and started arcing, and I could literally see the electricity arc. And it was like, oh my God, what now? So I had to call an electrician, called the one electrician, and he tried to tell me, man, you're going to have to pay about $600. You're going to have a new breaker box, a new everything. And I panicked. There was no way I could pay $600 to get that done. I didn't have it. So I told him, I said, well, I'll have to put it on a back burner. And I had talked to quite a few people, and here comes an electrician, and he says, are you still having problem with your electricity? I said, yeah. He said, are you looking for an electrician? I said, yes, I am. Do you know one? He said, that would be me. And come to find it out, this gentleman knew my uncle, who had been in the Army. They was in service together. And while they were in the trenches, the guy's helmet fell off. And my uncle gave him his helmet. And it kept him from getting killed, because about an hour later, a bullet meant for his head hit the helmet, and he was fine. It saved his life. So the guy told me, he said, I'll fix everything you need fixed. Won't cost you anything except for travel time. He said, that's $50. So I got like $600 worth of electrical work done for $50. I'm back up, and now I'm here and able to start getting some stuff done on my channel. And it's been a interesting roller coaster, as they say. Yeah, I heard the same thing, that Alaska kind of gets cold. We've had some pretty cold weather here too, though, lately. We had a 1 degree, and the wind chill was like 20 below. The wind chill. So, and just my luck, that's the night the electricity went out. So, you know. And guys, I am making a statement here that I want everybody to hear. As you see this mount, the Brontosaurus mount, it is mine. I am getting a Brontosaurus mount if I had to spend the next 6 months farming for nothing but straight gold. Then, if that's what it takes, that's what I'll do. But I am going to get that mount. And also, guys, just so you are aware, if you was not here earlier, Deathhead, and I'm assuming you wasn't. Hold on, and I'll tell you exactly. Send this money on over to my banker. I believe the amount is still, what, 5 million? Or has it went down, hopefully? But, one thing I would highly suggest for anybody who does not have, I've got another one right there, tomorrow probably will be done. These Exalted Emissary Quest, be sure to get them done and turned in. Earlier, I opened up some emissary chests and got, I think it was 14 or 15,000 gold. I can't remember exactly, but 14 or 15,000 gold from the opening of the boxes. So definitely it is worth doing those. Hey, no problem, Rucker. I'll see you later, my friend. And thanks again for the heads up on the cam. The face cam being a little shaky. I will be getting that fixed as soon as I get off of stream. And let me go ahead and answer your question, Deathhead. As far as how much gold I've got. On this character right now, I have 257,658, but I don't carry it on me mostly. Whoa, hold on. Okay, so apparently I don't have as much gold as I thought I did. I have like 257,000 gold. Unless I have some more auctions that have sold. I know that I did spend spend a good little bit of gold a while back. And looks like I'm going to definitely have to go through my mail and get that cleared out as well. But, guys, I am going to go ahead and close this live chat or live stream down. I've been at it now for over an hour, and I am getting a little bit tired and a whole lot thirsty, and starting to get a little hungry too. So time to feed the, as they say, feed the gas, you know, put more gas in the tank. And then I'm going to get this fixed, get some videos done, get them up and going for you guys. And I do appreciate everything. I appreciate you guys hanging in tight with me. Be sure to tell your friends about the channel, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe if to the other channel, the classic channel as well. The description or in the comment section below after this video goes live, I'll be sure to post that as well, the link. So I do definitely appreciate everything. Any questions, any comments, be sure to post them in the comment section below, and I will be more than happy to make a dedicated video to answer your questions. You have a great day, and I'll see you next time.